morning. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Brooke.
And this is Mornings with Riddle.
So we have a group of residents here, the Riddle Village Chorus, that love putting on shows for residents. They do special concerts throughout the year, and today you have an opportunity to meet with Sharon Babcock, who is the chorus director. How did that go?
It was great. So Sharon and I sat on the Riddle Village stage, and she was giving me a lot of really great information. She comes to us with an immense background in music, which we are so fortunate to have, and she was giving us a little bit of a glimpse into what our chorus has been up to.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Let's see what Kristen and Sharon had to say.
Let's take a look. Sharon, thank you so much for joining me today. We're sitting here on the stage here in the town hall where the Riddle Village Chorus does their concerts twice a year. And we thought it'd be really interesting to sit down with you and just learn a little bit more about Riddle Village's chorus, and now that you're the new director, what kind of things you brought to the program. So Charlie and you moved in just this past August, so
That's
you're
right.
Newbies. And not only did you bring with you an adorable dog, Sylvie, but you also brought an immense background in music. So I wonder, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us some of your background and also why you love music so much.
Sure. Thanks, Kristen. I was a music major in college, and I taught many years for high school choral music. And at that time, I also taught private lessons. I met my husband through a professional choir that we both belonged to called the Kenneth Jewell Chorale, and it was the chorus that sang for the Detroit Symphony. Then many years later, we retired and came into this area. We lived in Westchester, and I continued to do some private lessons, but I also helped start a 55 and over chorus at Bryn Mawr Presbyterian Church. And I helped start it, but I also helped direct it. Then Kristen, years later, Kristen introduced me to Allegra Sander, who has been she lives here, but she was a past choral director. And I told her a little bit about my background and that I was going to a church then in Wilmington, and that I was their alto soloist and also their interim choral director while they were finding a new director. And she said, "Oh, would you please think about," and this was even before we had moved in, she said, "Would you please think about directing the choir here?" So as they say, the rest is history. We did move in.
Yep.
And I had loved being the choir director.
Well, you already had a job right from the start.
Yes.
Before you even got here, you knew you were going to be involved, which has been fantastic.
Right.
And we know from working here and you from living here, how great a lot of the productions are here at Riddle Village. But there's just something really special about the Riddle Village Chorus. And from my aspect, it's just there's so many great residents that get together and they enjoy singing, and it's a nice social atmosphere. What do you think is so special about the Riddle Village Chorus?
Well, you hit on a lot of the things that I would agree with. We have around 35 members, and my goal is we have to have fun. Because when you go to a retirement community, you see people who have lost their loved ones, you see people who've lost their friends, you see people who are not feeling well or are in pain. So my goal is that everyone has to have fun. And we do that by choosing really fun music, uplifting music. I also feel that you have to have fun, but you have to be serious about music. I mean, we really try very hard to learn technique and apply technique so that we sound better, sing with nice support, But this is all fun. It's fun to learn. So it's nice to have the goals of having fun, but also being very serious and very focused. And if anybody would step in and see our rehearsals, I think they would feel the energy, they would feel the enthusiasm, and again, it's a great group of people that really get along well and are very positive thinking. And because of our concert this past Christmas season, we have been asked to sing on December 1st of this year at Newman University.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. That's fabulous.
So we're real excited about that.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing, and I think that speaks volumes to how hard the chorus has been working, and
they work very hard.
And it's nice that a little selfish that we get to enjoy the Riddle Village Chorus, but it's so nice to hear that now people from the outside are going to be able to as well.
Yes.
And so I know you guys have been working extremely hard. So you typically do 2 concerts a year, or maybe multiple concerts, but 2 times a year you'll put on a show. And so the spring show is coming up next. So if you wouldn't mind just giving us a little glimpse into what you guys have planned.
I just happened to bring along a piece of paper because I thought you might ask me that. So some of the things that we're singing are, again, positive things. When you're smiling, look to the rainbow, swinging on a star, across the wide Missouri, a song called All Aboard, which includes the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. It was fun to sing. Bound for the Rio Grande, the men are going to sing. We're doing Sit Down Servant, I Can't Sit Down. And we're even ending with Supercalifragilistic, etc. So we're doing really fun songs that go along with my goal of we're going to have fun here. We're going to forget our problems and enjoy life.
Yeah, well, Riddle Village, the residents here absolutely know how to have fun, and we just can't thank you enough for coming in such a short period of time living at Riddle Village and taking the reins. And I know from hearing from other residents are really enjoying what you've done with the course so far, and we can't wait to see where it's going to go in the future.
May 9th is our concert for this year, so everyone is invited.
Okay, well then May 9th, make sure you're here in the town hall, and we can't wait to see it. So thank you so much, Sharon. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kristen.
All right.
Wow, that was such a good conversation. I didn't know about the Newman concert. I didn't know so much about her background.
And apparently I didn't know I was a singer. I promise I won't do it again.
But that was such a good conversation to learn so much about the chorus, and it's such a fun group.
We really appreciated Sharon sitting down with us, and we can't wait to bring you more episodes with residents and information about our community. So until next time, have a great day.
Bye, everyone.